All right, let's check out Little Goody Two Shoes here. It looks kind of interesting. All right, controller, Y menu, right trigger sprint. Hmm, classic sounds good for a controller. Sure. Let's go with English. This doesn't sound like English. All right, that was pretty cool. Wait. All right, Little Goody Two Shoes. Let's get it. Let's get it. The secret lies in the woods.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Credits. All right, new game. An elderly woman ventured deep into the woods in search for mushrooms. When all of a sudden she heard a loud cry in the distance. My goodness. Cradled inside a rope basket was a cheerful baby girl. Oh my, what do I do? Worry not, my dear. I'll name you Elise. And so Holly and Elise spent their days together in the village of Krofberg. As both grew closer, so did their love for one another. Look, Granny, look. Foo 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 foo, well done, Elise. Not all bliss lasts forever, and as time went by, aw, so did Polly. I'll take care of you. I'll do whatever it takes, Granny. Don't cry, my love. You've always said you wanted it. I'm sure you'll cherish it. Foo foo foo. What is foo foo foo? Granny. I love you, Elise. Thank you for granting my only wish. For goodness sake. There goes my last match.
For goodness sake!
Oh, I'm so tired of this place. Wash my sheets, Elise. Sweep my floors, Elise. Elise, Elise, Elise. I'd show them. I'd make them scrub my pots and pans. My shoes, even. Have them wipe down all my windows, every last one. Clean out my hearth and fetch me some water. Better yet, I'd have them running around calling me Miss Elise all day. Oh, if only I were rich. All the steak I could ever want, all the shiny dresses, one for each day of the week with shoes and jewels to match. And maids, all the maids I could ever want. Oh, if only. Well, one can dream. Elise! Oh, for goodness sake. On your way home, lass? What are you doing wandering about in the dark, Elise? You ought to know it's dangerous out here. I'm not wandering about, Mr. Ludwig. I've been working late, if you'd so kindly believe. You know better than to put yourself in danger, Elise. If anyone's putting me in danger, it's you. I'd be home already had you not stopped me for an earful. Come now, Elise. We've got good reason to worry. All this vigilance? For what? What am I to be afraid of? The witch? Watch your words, Elise. You're not to question such matters. What do you say we walk you home? I believe I'll be just fine on my own, Mr. Heinrich. No more detours, Elise. It's for your own good. Lest I come across the witch, I know. Let's hope you don't regret your words, lass. I can't stand these folks. Okay, movement, run, interact. Cool. Which way do I go? Find your way home. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do I have a map or anything? Oh, the map's unlocked. Looks like we have heart for health and croissants for... I don't know. I wonder what that's for. Spend quality time with your... Oh man. This is kind of interesting. Do I go up? Is this a path up? Okay. Looks like there are mushrooms. Can I interact with these? Maybe actually I should follow... Alright. Pine tree this, pine tree that. Everything's about pine trees around here. Right, Kieferberg viewpoint. Left, Kieferberg peak. Where's my home? I think it might be smarter to follow those gentlemen. Actually, I'd best head home before it gets too late, I suppose. Whoa, okay. We picked the right path. Hog. Let's read it again. Right, it's Kieferberg viewpoint. Kieferberg peak. Okay, let's go this way. I got some grapes. Nice. Oh, for goodness sake. It's impossible to keep this lantern lit in this wind. Guess I'll be finding my way home in the dark, I suppose. Oh, what's that? Save often. Make sure you use up all your save slots to avoid too much backtracking. Okay. How do... Oh, this is where I can save? Okay, save progress. Okay, at these birds. I get 20 save slots. Why is there a bird out there at night? I suppose I ought to chop some more wood soon? Just when I'd gotten rid of all those pesky splinters and blisters. Covered in aged scars, the tree trunk sits bare, its dry surface exposed to the elements. Oh. Well, we made it home. That wasn't so bad. Well, what the heck is this? I see eyeballs.
What in the Lord's name?
What in the Lord's name happened here? I have to find my matches. Looks like there's their footprints all on the ground. Find the tinderbox. At least they didn't get into this trunk. Despite its visibly worn surface, worn appearance, the old trunk keeps its contents safe and secure. Who in the Lord's name got into my house? I got a broom. Broom acquired. I don't know if I want to go upstairs yet. It's no use going to the pantry, is it? There's nothing to eat in this house. Oh. What's this filthy thing on my wall? Whoever broke into my house is getting a proper earful. That's what. Yo. Who in the Lord's name got into my house? Oops, we already read that. I died from low health already? Oh, wow. Oh, whoops. That was bad. I was not expecting that. Story event available. Whoops, why would I go to the title? What does it mean? Eh.
What in the Lord's name?
Round 2. Fight! Oh, I will find that tinderbox. I'm pressing A, I'm jamming, A, I think. Okay. What was that thing? Was I dreaming or... What was I thinking leaving it here? Tinderbox. I have to light the fire now. Use the lantern. Preserve your matches. Light your lantern using matches. Be careful not to waste them. Oh no. Oh man. I really ought to go through all this junk sometime, I suppose. A small wooden trunk filled with various knickknacks. How do I... Endings. Oh. Wait, how long do my matches last for? Oh god, 8? It's been a long time since I've gone to Granny Holly's room. Not that there's anything to see there anyhow. I just wasted a match. Okay, there was a creaking sound. What was that? I'm not leaving until I make sense of what happened here, but there's a chest right there. Open it. All right, then. Outside, outside, outside. Wait, what? Okay, fireplace, light it, light it, light it. Bro. There we go.
What
Good
is this?
grief. What if it was that witch the townsfolk have been going on about?
Keep it together, Elise.
No. Keep it together, Elise. It was definitely a burglar. That said, I'm not going anywhere without my broom. Well, I already got the broom. Find the burglar. How long has it been since I last used this thing, I wonder? Stringy cobwebs and dust cling to the old oven's wooden doors as though sealing them. Should I have saved? Huh, cool. Oh, hey, what the heck is this? That's not creepy at all. There you are, you shameless thief.
Out with it!
Give me back all you took. Right
Hurry it up!
now. Wait, please. Please forgive me. Oh,
Out with it!
explain yourself, you wretch. What were you doing in my house? Wait, please don't hit me. I was just hiding. There were these men and I won't ask you a second time, thief.
Hurry it up!
Give me back everything you took right now. I didn't take anything. I was just scared. Please, I beg of you. Show me your hands.
Oh, but
I didn't take anything, ma'am. Now show me your pockets and make it quick. I keep telling you I didn't steal anything, ma'am. This is all I have, I swear. Coins and weeds. What are you doing up here in the mountains?
Oh, that's...
I'm a traveler, ma'am.
Huh?
Turn around. You say you're a traveler? Are you all by yourself?
Yes.
Yes, I'm traveling alone. I hoped I could rest for the night in this village, but I saw some people walking in the woods. It frightened me, so I ran to find some place to hide. Be that as it may, you're still...
But
Oh, please forgive me, ma'am. I didn't mean to make such a mess.
Oh, shush it!
Could you stop calling me that?
I'm sorry. For goodness sake.
Alright, well... I might let you go, if you can prove your innocence, that is.
Oh, that's...
I don't know what else I can do, ma'am. Well, you can start by cleaning up this mess. And then you can...
I'm sorry,
Ma'am?
I did it!
Yes, that's it. A maid.
Alright.
Listen carefully now. First, you'll be tidying up the mess you've made. In fact, you can clean my whole house from top to bottom. That'll teach you not to go storming into strangers' homes.
I'm sorry,
Ma'am? Complaining already, are you? Wouldn't you agree this is the least you can do?
Yes.
Oh, of course. I'll gladly do it, ma'am. Good. And in exchange, I suppose you can stay here. But no more thieving. I'm not a thief, ma'am. I'll be the judge of that. Thank you very much. Anyhow, you work for me, and I'll give you a place to stay. Fair enough, wouldn't you say? It does sound fair, ma'am. It is very kind of you, but I am not a thief. Fine, you're not a thief. Now, would you stop calling me ma'am? Do I look like an old hag to you?
I'm
You don't. I apologize.
Alright.
My name is Elise, and you'd best remember it.
Yes.
I'm so sorry I forgot to introduce myself. Rosenmarin. My name is Rosenmarin. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Elise.
For goodness sake.
Just Elise is fine. Come, now you have a lot of work to do. Yes, of course. Okay, bring Rosenmarie home. Let's go, let's go. I like the zoom in and out effect as we made our way to that cliff. This isn't the time to be watering the garden, is it? Weathered by time, the well's wooden structure stands frayed and worn. How could you even do all this? Hit my floors.
I'm sorry.
Even Granny's plates shattered to pieces. What are you, a wild boar? I'm surprised you didn't break my windows and tear down the walls. Alright, well... You know what you did.
Anyway.
Here, take this. Make certain you get into every nook and cranny, you hear? Yes, ma'am. While you're at it, you can sweep the chimney and clean out the fireplace too. Oh, and wipe that stain off my wall and wash all my windows.
Alright.
I want this place sparkling by the time I wake up tomorrow. Understood?
Of course. For goodness sake.
And I told you to quit calling me that.
I'm sorry.
Come, now let me show you to the well out the back.
Oh, but
I can do it myself, Elise. Anything to make up for what I've done. Look here, lassie, I have no good reason to trust you. I didn't mean to... Every single corner of this house is to be absolutely spotless by sunrise. Dare to cross me even once and I'll be having a word with the townsfolk.
You hear?
Yes, Elise. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Be careful not to wake me either. I have a Sunday mass to attend tomorrow. I'll keep quiet. Good night, Elise. Oh, can we save? Actually, it says to save often. Can you talk to them again? What do they say? It's best I leave her be. I just gave her quite the earful. Gotcha. Something the matter, Elise? No, it's nothing. I love you. Good night. Now you've done it, Elise. There was hardly a need to be that harsh, but still. What if she's dangerous, or worse even, what if she's the witch the townsfolk have been talking about? Oh, what would Granny Holly do, I wonder? She didn't raise me to be like this. I even threatened to tell on her too. What's done is done, I suppose. I'll make sense of it tomorrow. It's best I go to bed. We just lost a piece of bread. What's that mean? It's morning already? I can't be late for Sunday Mass, or Father Hans will...
You can't be
Good
serious.
grief, what was I thinking? She's probably taken everything I own by now. Managing stamina. You will lose 1 stamina for each time period that passes by. That's 6 times a day. Manage your normal food and key items through the item menu. You can consume, release, and use and items through the item menu as well. Okay. Any goodies?
Oh.
Or maybe not. Doesn't seem like she took or broke anything, but hey, Rosemarine. Was that her name? I believe she tied it up and left just like that. I didn't even give her anything to eat last night, the poor thing. Now, where could she have gotten to? I don't know why I think she would be out here, but okay. Maybe she's out here again? Oh. Rosemarine.
For goodness sake.
There you are. You...
Elise.
Honestly, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry.
I was intending to leave first thing in the morning, but I was afraid to get lost in the dark. Never mind. Come with me now.
I'm sorry.
Are you taking me to the village? Who do you take me for? Some wretch? Forget what I said last night. Not exactly my finest moment. I didn't mean to be such a brute, truth be told.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for what I did too.
For goodness sake.
I got it. All of that's dead and buried. Now, come. I'm running late for Sunday Mass.
Yes.
Wait for me.
Flock.
Flock?
Oh, I'm so glad.
So relieved to see you. Where have you been? You know this goat?
Of course.
We met on the way to Kieferberg. We've been together since. Yes, we were. We were. Oh, he's the cuddliest little thing, isn't he? The cuddliest little thing, you say?
Anyway.
I have to get going. Wouldn't want to be late for Sunday Mass.
Yes.
I'll be back in a moment, Flock. I have to say you did a decent job tidying up. You did pretty much everything I asked you to.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I wanted to assure you I meant no harm, Elise. It kept me up for hours last night thinking you'd...
Oh, shush it!
I get it already. No need to tell me. Here, have some bread. You must be hungry.
Yes.
Thank you, Elise. You really are too kind.
For goodness sake.
Good grief. You do remember I hit you with a broom, right? Called you a thief, made you do my bidding and whatnot. Most folks would have tossed me right out the moment they found me, but you didn't. I suppose I didn't. Anyhow, I'm heading out.
All right.
Don't wander about, and don't make a mess.
Of course.
Pursue your love interests. Talk to your favorite girl when you see a heart above her head. To schedule a romantic date for later. Before you go, Elise, I have something to tell you if you could come meet me later today. What's keeping you from telling me now? Well, it's important, so I'll be in the back by nightfall, alright? For goodness sake. It best be worth my while, you hear? I promise it's nothing bad. We'll see about that. Romantic dates. All romantic dates are marked with the heart icon. Each date will skip one time period. Huh. Rose and Marie is our first love. No need to romance anybody else. Would you like to revisit the game's tutorials? Nope. I'll get an earful from Father Hans if I don't hurry up. Hey, map. Finally. Wow. Later romantic date. Meet Rose and Marie at the backyard. Whatever. Water well. Village inn. Stables. Windmill. Back alleys. Village square. Village entrance. Check your objectives, romantic dates, and tasks on Kieverberg's map. Doesn't show anything about the romantic date, but Schwa? This thing's so faded I can't even read it. This. This isn't the time to wonder about it. Better hurry. Wait, what? Left. Right, up, right is Primaldorf. Primerdorf. This should be the village entrance, right? There you are, Elise. Come here, why don't you? Hey, there's bread. Good day, Granny Gretel. On your way to Mass, I see? Anything to keep Father Hans off my back. I have some fresh buns. They'll cheer you right up. Why don't you take a look? It's always lovely seeing you, Elise. I am buying pretzel. Oh, but it's a little bit more expensive. A soft, supple loaf of bread from Luke Kuchen's bakery, neatly braided soft pretzel. Lisa's favorite item from Leb Kuchen's bakery. Well, let's just get this, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe? I am. See ya. Tell me if you need anything else, dearie. Need something? Don't forget to stop by the village shops for some helpful items. Spend your, I guess, currency wisely. Might be best to seal our windows and doors, old Wilhelm, just in case. Ah, there she is, alive and kicking. Made it home all right last evening, I see. I did indeed, Mr. Bernhard. More importantly, what happened here? That dreaded windstorm, that's what happened. I suppose you didn't have it as bad up in the mountains. I certainly didn't by the look. I certainly didn't by the looks of it. Oh, it was a sight you wouldn't believe, lass. Branches and leaves piled up high against folks' doors. Entire treetops, some of them. Surely that's a bit of an exaggeration. The alleys took a beating, that's for certain. Some say they heard the wind knocking at their doors. Old Joshin says it might have been the witch herself, but here we go again. You can never be too certain, lass. Anyhow, I'll be heading inside now, folks. Let us hope for a better night's sleep this evening. May the Lord hear you, Wilhelm. Lipkichin and I used to play about in the water all the time, didn't we? Though we're a little too old for that now, I suppose. Forevermore decorated with blooming flowers, Kieferberg's crest rests atop its square fountain in its ancient glory. All story events are marked with the book icon. If marked by the time icon, they'll skip one time period. And I think skipping a time period made us lose a piece of bread. Oh, the section will skip one time period? I guess we could check it out. Everything all right, Mrs. Linda? Oh, Elise, would you take a look at my poor flowers? That windstorm nearly uprooted all of them from their pots. Was it really that big of a storm? It was only a little windy up the peaks. Why, you've seen all the branches scattered about town. I heard Brunhilde's roof came nearly off. Oh, it was so frightening. I suppose. What a mess. I won't be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. Okay. Well, I'm supposed to go to the church anyway, but it's kind of interesting to explore a little bit. Mr. Wilhelm's been keeping himself busy, it seems. Covered in dents and scratches, the anvil's smooth surface glistens in the sunlight. Key items, lantern. Food items, bread. Grapes, ooh. This isn't the time to wonder about. I'd best hurry. Good seeing you, Elise. Oh, it must have been even worse up in the mountains. It wasn't that bad, believe it or not. Yeah, that's such a relief. I'm afraid we weren't as lucky, sadly. Oh, I do hope nobody was hurt. We can thank both of the Lord and Saint Walpurga nobody was, but many of the townsfolk got their windows shattered and their roof tiles blown off. What about you, Mr. Heinrich? Oh, it was awful. Our window shutters were ripped right off their hinges. It'll take all day to tidy up and fix everything. That's alright, dears. The sooner we get to it, the sooner it'll be done. I can lend a hand if you'd like me to, Mrs. Ariane. Oh, that's alright, Elise. Come now, you two. We'd best get inside. Goodness, Elise, you look dreadful. Good morning to you too, Mrs. Bertha. Oh, I wasn't certain you'd come today, Elise. Why wouldn't I, Mr. Odili? My, Elise, you look quite tired. Couldn't catch a wink, I'd wager. Frightening, wasn't it? Oh, it must have been dreadful up in the mountains. Not at all. It seems you folks had it the worse than I did. My, now that's hard to believe. That was no ordinary windstorm, I tell you. How so, Odili? Oh, I've about had it with this nonsense. She's saying it came from the woodland. That's what. Oh, Odeli. It's no use entertaining such notions, my dear. You'll see, Marielle. All I can see is we're running late for Mass. Goodness, what has Kieferberg come to? After you, Elise. The woodland, huh?
Elise!
Good morning, Elise. Evergreen sweetheart. Aw. How are you? Always so cheery, Freya. You took so long. I thought you weren't coming. I overslept a little, I suppose. Didn't get that much sleep last night.
Oh, what can we
Oh,
do?
me neither. And all because of that windstorm. Not even my little sprig could help me. Your sprig? I keep a tiny sprig of lavender under my pillow, you see. Sniffing it helps me sleep better, and it leaves such a lovely... Shh! Keep quiet, you two!
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilhelm. We'd best focus now, Elise.
Shush it, you.
You're the one with wittering on, Freya. May the blessing of the Lord, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us. May the hallowed Saint Walpurga take heed of our prayers. Amen. This Saturday, we will once again be celebrating our patroness, Saint Walpurga. As you all know, preparations for the festivities are already underway. Let us all contribute to the best of our abilities, brethren. That said, I'm aware of what transpired last night. Several of our neighbors were severely affected by the windstorm. I urge everyone to lend a hand in clearing out the alleyways. Let us all have compassion for one another in these trying times. Let us trust Saint Walpurga to guide our people and keep Kieferberg out of harm's way. May the Lord be with you, brethren. Amen. Uh-oh, I only have 3 pieces of bread. Took you all you had to get out of this. Took you all you had to get out of bed this morning, I'd wager. Lebkuchen. Sugary devotee. Okay.
Shush it, you.
Very funny, Lebkuchen. Jokes aside, Elise. Don't I keep telling you to take your apron off for Sunday Mass? I'm certain the Lord couldn't care less, so why should you? You're riling me up on purpose again, Leb. Can you tell?
For goodness sake.
I'd best get to work now before it gets late.
See you later, Elise.
Don't forget to come about later, Elise. I won't. Relationship menu. Alright. Relationship menu. Check the relationships menu to track your suspicion levels at any time. Open the locket to check on your romantic relationships with Rosemarine, Freya, and Lebkuchen. Girl. Okay, square. How do I get to the locket? Oh, there it is. Suspicion. What the heck? Rosemary, Freya, Lebkuchen. What? I guess I have to find out who's the witch. Couldn't sleep much last night, could you? Could you? Didn't sleep a wink. Explains the hilarity. You're hopeless, Lebkuchen. As long as you keep indulging me. So it's my fault, huh? Here you go, before I forget. Pretzel. Oh, you brought me my favorite. Mr. Bernhard said you were rather late getting home last night. Is that so? I did tell you it was almost time for supper when you stopped by, and I told you Mrs. Elma worked me like a donkey right up until nightfall. Mr. Bernhard was fretting over you is all. Mr. Bernhard can find better things to do with his time, I'm certain. You really are so stubborn, Elise. Anyhow, it's about time I head out. Say, I'll be up at the bell tower all afternoon if you'd like to keep me company. I'll be there, Leb. Don't I have to meet up? Don't I have to meet up with, I remember sneaking into Father Hans's study with Leb when we were children. These two rooms have nothing but junk in them anyhow. We best send word to Premeldorf before... Ah, Elise, didn't see you there. Send word to Premeldorf, Mr. Gustav? We're having folks from Premeldorf lend a hand with the festival this year, Elise. I heard the windstorm wasn't as bad up in the mountains, lass. Freya was fretting over you like you wouldn't believe. She was? Got to thank the Lord for your good fortune, Elise. Certainly, Father. Hard at work even on Sunday, are you? When aren't I, Father? Sundays are meant for rest, Elise. You let us know if you ever need a hand, you hear? Of course, Mr. Gustav. Thank you. Mysterious note. There's something written on here. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. May thy will be everlasting and thy grace all-embracing. Quenched thou shalt be on this Sabbath of the full moon. May this prayer find its restful place in thy life, bearing grove. A prayer. There's something else at the bottom. Kieferberg's offering lies in the crossroads beyond the maple. May thy thirst be quenched, thy blessings received. In the crossroads. I wonder who dropped this. Investigate the notes further. Items, maybe? Key items. Inspect. That's nice that I can skip stuff. Items. Key items, tinderbox. Oh! Whoops. I meant to, use the... Is the use ability? Maybe if I try something else. Oh, guess not. Up the tower we go. This place always brings back such good memories. The fragrant mountain breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer all across Kieferberg. Thank goodness that's over. What a bore. Do you think I'll have to work all day until the evening? Each day has 6 time periods, but only 3 are working periods. Morning, afternoon, dusk. All goals marked with the... We'll skip 1 time period. Ah, Elise, I was waiting for you. Waiting for me? I almost forgot to give you this. Ointment. You mentioned your hands were feeling dry, right? Oh, you didn't have to, Freya. I use it right before bed every night. It does wonders for the skin. put a little lavender in there too. Wait, you made this yourself? Of course I did, silly. That's Papa's favorite. His hands are always dry, you see. You do have a knack for this sort of thing, don't you? Ah, so I'm told, I suppose. Anyhow, I'd best move along before it gets late. Say, Elise, I was wondering. I'm going to pick some flowers this afternoon up in the mountains. Flowers? I thought maybe you might care to join me, if you'd like. Alright, I'll be there for you. Don't I have all these other obligations to do? Ah, that's wonderful. Have a nice day, Elise. What's gotten into her? Meet Freya at the viewpoint in the afternoon. I have to meet with a bunch of people in the afternoon. Uh-oh. We're at Sunday morning, so in the afternoon. Time for work. All available tasks are marked with the broom icon. Each task you do will skip one time period. Do I get money? The better you do, the better your reward. Do your best and spend your money wisely at the shop. Can't be bothered to lend a hand in the alleys, Elise. Folks can look after their own homes, I'd say. Sparing yourself on a Sunday, I see. As a matter of fact, I happen to work every Sunday, Mrs. Lorelli. Alright, whatever you say. Say, have you seen my niece, by chance? Molly? I'll take it you haven't, then? No, I don't think I have, Mrs. Lorelli. She's been up to no good lately, you see. Running about, begging for food, skipping class. Who knows what else. I see. Nothing a good whipping can't fix, anyhow. I wouldn't be so certain. Take a look at what's going on. Okay, these people were talking. We can't all leave Kieferberg over this nonsense. Leaving? Who's leaving? Oh, at least it's that witch folks keep wittering on about. That windstorm couldn't have been a mere coincidence. Old Joschens. Calm down, Brunhilde. Think of your baby. Now, I'm not one to believe such things, but I thought you weren't buying into this nonsense, Miss Bertha. Why, who are you to say it's nonsense, Elise? You're jumping to conclusions, I said. We all know old Joshin's making too much of it as usual. Oh, I hope you're right. Of course we do, Elise. It's just last night was so frightening, it left us all wondering. I understand, Mrs. Dorothy. Yet, fretting like this isn't. Worrying like this won't get us anywhere. Truly, Mrs. Bertha. You're right. For goodness sake. Suspicion down for myself? Okay. I'm no witch. Ah, I'm so glad you dropped by, Elise. Won't you lend me a hand? I have my hands full tidying up after that windstorm I see. I can lend you a hand with that, Miss Ariane. I was hoping you could fetch me some eggs from the coop. Sure. Leave it to me, Mrs. Ariane. Careful with those hens now, you hear? I dare say they're still riled up after last night. Out of my way, you feathered rat. I wonder if I have to do a mini game now. Oh. How do I play? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oops. Oh shit. I'm so bad. What the heck? I hit the chickens 4 times. Fudge, dude. What the heck? Okay, not bad. Oh, I thought I was gonna like lose. Try again. Oh man. Got an A. Hopefully that's good. Wonder if there's like an S grade. Oh, I couldn't have done. Oh, I could have done with a few more, but these will do. How many eggs do you need? You're Heinrich's favorite, Elise. He can never have enough. Here you go for all your hard work. 40. Oh my god. Thank you, Mrs. Ariane. So are we at afternoon now? Romantic date available, task available. Oh my gosh, what's up with... Okay. Alright, so now to check our dates. Meet Freya at the viewpoint in the afternoon. The viewpoint. Farewell. Viewpoint. Meet Lipkuchen at the church tower. I do remember that. What up, Leb? There she is. I'll spend some time with her. I have better things to do. Oh shoot, this task action will skip one time period. Oh man. Sorry, I think Freya's sweet. Mrs. Linda sure likes her flowers, huh? I would never have patience to look after this many. Neatly potted vases of all sizes. The many bristling flowers bloom in colorful clusters. Oh, Elise. Perfect timing. What's the matter, Miss Marielle? Poor old Eli's losing her wits, you see. She's rather superstitious after all. I suppose it could be bad, considering her age. Truly. She's been coming in and out of the alleys, too. I suppose she's fretting over the damage, but... Are you done with the cleanup, Mrs. Ariane? It's taking her a while, but it's coming along. Old Eli won't last another week carrying on like this. Without our support, I'm afraid she'll... This is Odalai. Oh, it's wonderful seeing the laddies making merry, isn't it? It reminds me of my time with Gretel and your grandmother Elise. You three used to be very close, I remember. Oh, we got up to some mischief, that's for certain. That's hard to imagine, if I'm honest. Seeing those laddies running about gives me hope, Elise. You, Freya, and Lepkuchen, two all good girls. I can't say I won't leave town eventually, Miss McChilda. If your burgers are home, Elise, I would say that alone is worth our while. I suppose. More good than bad coming our way, God willing. We best keep a positive outlook, Ludwig. The festival's a week away. Are you still talking about the windstorm? Even the lass has had enough of that, you see. Old Joshen's right, Heinrich. It was more than a mere windstorm. Oh, for goodness sake. I think I speak for all of Kieferberg when I say it's better to be safe than sorry. That's all. Spreading this nonsense about town is doing more harm than good, Mr. Ludwig. I have to agree. Old Eli's losing her wits. Father Hans can have a word with her later. As for us, we have to act before it's too late, or we'll never hear the end of it. Elise, I'm busy. Shoo. You're so boring, Elise. No wonder you're always in such a bad mood, Elise.
Mommy!
I'll tell you who's always in a bad mood, you little... Please, Elise, come play with us. She won't, she's a coward. Coward. I'll show you the coward. Give me that. How did you do that, Elise? Oh, she's good. You did it from so far away, Elise. You're making too much of it, you brats. Your arms are longer. That's why. Cheater, you're a cheater. Why you? Should spend quality time with people. I don't know. All these people to talk to. What are you doing here, Melly? Eek. At least I'm doing nothing. Nothing at all. Stuffing yourself full of Miss Elizabeth's apples again, are you? Oh, but they're really sweet, Elise. Keep your grubby hands off me, Mindy. Your loss. Sorry, I can't do any chores right now. Working on a Sunday again, Elise? Ought to keep myself fed, I'd say. Say, Elise, we've been considering rebuilding these homes. These piles of rubble? What for? Told you, fellas. Our soul in Kieferberg will give it the time of day. I don't see how it would be worth the hassle, that's all. It's such a shame. They're sitting right by the village square, too. But who would choose to settle in Kieferberg, of all places? Come now, folks. If we don't rebuild our town, who will? You're right, Gustav. This is our home, after all. There's no swaying you two, is there? Oh, this is a Lebkachen's bakery? I am buying. Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe? Nah, let's get out of here. Alright, let's go find, Freya. I feel like I should keep saving. Is this the crossroads? Wait, the crossroad? This is the crossroad? Wait, I can't use it? Something offering at the crossroads, it said. There she is. Spend some time with her, yeah.
Elise!
Ah, Elise. I'm so glad you made the time. I was curious about the maypole, I suppose. Come now, I've been picking some flowers. Will they wilt if you pick them now? I'm still playing with the colors. Papa's lending me a hand to dress the maypole, and Mrs. Marielle and Mrs. Linda too. Might as well invite all of Kieferberg to dress it at this rate.
Right!
Why don't you help too, Elise? Me? We could spend the night on Friday, and we could all do it together. I'm not too certain. It would be so much fun to have you. I'm not so good with that kind of thing, Freya. Huh?
Oh, it's wonderful!
Well, I knew daisies would suit you best.
Freya!
Freya. What do you say, Elise? Do you want to stay the night? I suppose I could, but it's alright if you don't want to, silly. That's not what I... You don't fancy me much, do you, Elise?
Freya.
All I want is to be good friends with you, despite everything. I do too, you know? I wasn't trying to make you feel for me, or anything of the sort.
For goodness sake.
That's not it, Freya. Oh, I didn't even say anything yet. Oh, but I truly didn't mean to.
For goodness sake.
You're always overcompensating. It makes you seem disingenuous.
Elise.
Elise. I'm glad we're friends, Freya. I truly am. Yet you keep trying to please me day in, day out. That's not what I meant to do, Elise. I wish you'd treat me more as a friend, Freya, rather than someone you owe an apology to.
Elise.
I'll be using that ointment you made me, alright? I never meant to overcompensate.
For goodness sake.
Yet you shower me with gifts every day of the week. You don't do that to anyone else. What am I supposed to think?
I know.
That's because I care for you, Elise. Aw. There's a reason why you're the only one, silly. Anyhow, it's getting quite late, isn't it? Is everything alright, Elise? You're as red as a beet. Why, it is getting quite late.
Shush it, you.
What are you laughing at?
See you later, Elise.
See you around town, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Art piece acquired. What is this game all about? Romantic dates. You'll get a love heart after every successful date. Check your progress in the relationships menu. My character is... Is it? Current chores, help Marlon with apples, play kiss the rat with kids. Aren't I supposed to... Yeah, at least it's backyard, right? Wait. At dusk, yeah. So what happens if I'm... Like, I'm exhausted from all of my... My stamina's drained. So what happens if I meet with Rose and Marie? There she is.
Rose and Marine. Elise.
I didn't know you'd be back so soon, Elise. I still ought to head back to town, mind you. What are you doing standing out here? Oh, just waiting for the stars to come out, is all. A little too early for stars, don't you think? I find it helps me air out my thoughts. Air out your thoughts, you say? I'm waiting for the waxing crescent. It's important I set my sight on what's to come. The sooner the better. What do you mean, Rosemarie?
Oh, that's...
You see, Elise... I dreamt about you before. About Kieferberg, too. Last night, or... I know this may sound strange, but... I didn't quite stumble upon Kieferberg by accident.
Rose and Marine.
What do you mean? Do you believe in fate, Elise? I don't know. I've never given it much thought. Then you most likely won't believe what I have to say, but
It's fate.
I've always known my fate was with you, Elise. Uh-huh. It's too soon to be having this conversation, if I'm honest. I meant to wait until you were ready, but
Rose and Marine.
I don't understand. Ready for what? You'll know in
For
time.
goodness sake.
What's with all this mystery? Out with it! What are you trying to tell me? It took me quite some time to make sense of it myself, but... Everything's feeling so strangely nostalgic to me. Nostalgic, you say?
Oh,
Your name, your voice, your home. This breeze, even. All that surrounds you, so much of it feels like home to me.
Rose and Marine.
That's not possible, Rosemarine.
Elise.
It's you the stars told me about, Elise. I'm certain now. Never in my life had I heard such nonsense, and yet I'm covered in goosebumps. I can tell you don't believe one word of what I had just said.
Rose and Marine.
I think I'll stay out here for a little while longer. That's all right. I promise I won't be late for supper. All right. Don't stay out here too long. You hear?
Yes.
I won't. I won't. Oh. Whoops. Oh, okay. I thought, okay, once I'm completely out of bread, that's a bummer. Yeah, so, shoot, do we have to, okay, so I can skip all that stuff. But I have to eat some bread before I engage here. Get my stamina up. +2 hearts. +1 bread. Okay, we're not gonna waste the pretzel because, yeah. There we go. We're not gonna eat the pretzel because we don't have any hearts missing. I think that would be a waste. Let's go spend some time. Skipping, y'all. Hey, Rosemary heart piece acquired again. The art style is really nice. Oh, I'm finally done with work for today. I'd best head over to Mrs. Gretel's to see Lebkuchen. Why would I want to see Lebkuchen? Have dinner with Rose and Marie? Okay, we know where that is. Can I do anything with the goat? Oh, aren't I supposed to be having dinner with Rosen? Here you are, Flock. Must it be nice being a goat, huh? Not one care in the world, oblivious to everything. Ah, welcome back. We brought some bread. Let's settle down and eat. Oh, shoot. Was I supposed to... Whoops, go eat with Lebkuchen? Would you like me to start making dinner for us from tomorrow, please? It's not a bad idea in itself, but... how am I to know you won't make a mess of it? Last thing I want is to spend my evenings in the outhouse. I'll have you know I'm a proper cook at least. Never once did my sweet granny disapprove of anything I prepared. Well, I suppose it can't do much harm.
Alright.
On that note, Rose and Marie, you're to sleep up in the attic from now on. Can't have you hanging around in the granary and bring all the dust and cobwebs inside.
Oh, but
Oh, I can clean it out for you, Elise. It's really no trouble. I've had my fill of running about looking for you day and night.
but...
Oh, Elise, I wouldn't want to be a bother.
Oh, shush it!
And I wouldn't want you nesting with the mice and the geckos. You're sleeping in the attic, and that's final. You hear? I'm letting you sleep inside where it's perfectly warm and... Did you hear that? Hear what? I'm taking the broom. You stay here. Just in case. Find the source of the noise? I didn't hear anything. I'm gonna have to save down here because I don't know if I was supposed to talk with Rose and Marie at that point. I'm not going anywhere until I figure this out. Wait, what? I don't know why I'm using this. What is that sound? Oh,
Puppy!
It's you. Eek. Please spare me, Elise. What in the Lord's name are you doing here, Miffy? I was out on a stroll. I swear on my auntie's name.
So,
And you just so happen to hide behind my house, I see. Who doesn't? You sneak about folks' homes every now and then too, don't you? What are you doing here, Mandy? Tell me right now or I'll scrub your mouth with soap this very minute. Eek! It's getting quite late, isn't it? Elise, I'd best...
out with it.
I just saw her. That girl you're housing, Elise. You saw nothing, Molly. She's not from around here. Even I can tell. You were having supper together and everything, Elise. You keep your mouth shut, Mubby, or I'll... Well, why don't you share some of that bread you've got, Elise? I might keep quiet if you do.
For goodness sake.
Oh, I should have guessed that's what you wanted. Oh, man. If I hear as much as a word about this, Molly...
Oh boy.
Golly, Elise, why don't you bring me a pretzel tomorrow?
Out with it.
Mouth shut or I'll throw you in the well. Don't come back or else.
For goodness sake.
This is the last thing I needed.
I'm sorry,
Is she gone? This could be bad, Rosemarine. Oh, Elise, I genuinely didn't see her. I would have told you if I had. Don't you start fretting now, too? Don't you think she'll tell anyone? If she does, we could be in trouble. I know, Rosemarine.
sorry,
It's Rose and Marine.
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush, I'm heading back inside.
Yes.
Yes. Oops. Guess I could save. Wasted a match like an idiot. Muffy's spying on you. Fulfill her daily request for food items to keep her from snitching and raising suspicion. Avoid suspicion. Mind what you say and do your best to avoid raising suspicion towards Elise or bear the consequences. Jeez. Elise, I'm heading off to bed, Rosemarine. I can spend the night in the granary if you'd like. No, I meant what I said. You're sleeping in the attic. I'll meet you upstairs. Oh, alright. Freaking Muffy. Can I get more matches? So much for St. Walpurga's protection. I ought to have thrown you out long ago, lassie. Palms join in prayer. The wooden statue of St. Walpurga grants protection to the faithful. You left that goat in the granary, I'm hoping.
Of course.
I left the door ajar so you can go out and about if he wants. What makes you think he'll stay put? Why, the bait I made him, of course. You ought to see it, Elise. I'm not going out of my way to see your goat's hay bed, Rosemarine. Up to you. You need to make your bed, too. You'll make do, I'm certain. Oh, it's perfect. I'll get you a blanket, too. I can't have you sleeping on hay. Why not?
For goodness sake.
You're not a goat, Rosemarine. I could be a thief, yet you're trusting me with a blanket?
For goodness sake.
I don't see what's so funny. You truly are kind, Elise. I can see that clearly now.
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush. I'll be glad to take the blanket, Elise. I'll get you some matches, too, and a candle. Thank you. It's bedtime now. I need some rest. Good night, Rosemarine. Good night, Elise. Goodness sake. What am I getting myself into? First I agreed to house Rosemarine. Now Miffy's caught wind of it too. I best make sense of this all by tomorrow. If only I could leave this town. Go somewhere far, far away from here. A place where I'd never have to fret about money or going hungry, like a castle or a palace. Somewhere. Where can I live the life I deserve? I think this is when things get spooky. Oh no! I needed to eat before bed? Calm now. Alright. Dude, I have to eat a pretzel. Alright, time to just go through this dialogue again, but we're just gonna skip. Oh, I didn't notice this before. This is a tapestry. Granny Holly used to love this thing, didn't she? I never truly understood why exactly. Skipping. Let's see if I can visit actually the goat before going to bed. Since Rose and Marie mentioned it. Oh cool, I can go out. Maybe. Oh. Oh. Well, what am I doing talking to a goat? Did she want me to check the granary or? I ought to keep my mouth shut about this whole ordeal. I can't imagine what could happen if those folks caught wind of it. Kieferberg's rooftops decorate the rolling hills far off in the distance. Let's skip a bunch of this too while we're at it. For goodness sake. This game is interesting, I guess. Alright, we're in the upside down world. Well, I asked for a palace. Where am I? Is this a dream? Hello? It's locked, it seems. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside too. Rebirth. That's what I wished for long, long ago. You wanted to be reborn? Somewhere safe, somewhere far, far away. I went through all of their trials, gathered all of his gifts, and indeed I was reborn. My wish was granted, yet to think I would end up like this. Wait, what was that? Find a golden maiden. Stay sane. Keep Elise from feeling frightened with sanity healing items, or she might go mad. Okay. I feel like I'm in a princess's room. If only I could live here, just like I've always dreamed. The heck? Be careful. There are all sorts of dangers lurking in the shadows. Use healing items to heal and persevere and survive. The heck? Silver key. about using items. The items in your inventory can have effects on the environment. Try using on them. Okay. Items then. We have a key. Let's see. Oh goodness, so many dresses. Another key. I wonder what it's for. Golden key. Am I gonna get hit by something? Oh, what I would give to sleep here every night. A spacious bed stands in the corner, its silky sheet protected by a counterpane embroidered in gold thread. It's so bright, but there's no flame. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the bedroom door, its bulbs shining bright. I'm locked in here, I suppose. Can't say I mind it much if I'm honest. So let's get the key. Such a long corridor. It truly feels as though I'm inside a palace. I hate this fog, honestly. Such a strange statue. The marble statue of a crow wearing a golden crown. The nameplate reads something face. Something face N star. Happy face N star. I think we might have a puzzle here. Such a strange statue. Aziel, I guess. The marble statue of a serpent wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads Aziel. What is going on, man? He's changed as well. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the wall's bulb, emanating an eerie, phantasmagorical light. What the heck is going on, guys? Can't see anything. A blind crimson glow appears in the window's glass panes, tinting the room in reddish hues. Saving, okay. A blinding crimson glow appears the window's glass panes, tinting, okay. I have a bad feeling about this. What in the Lord's name is this place? What are those things? Feeling lost? Don't forget to turn on your lantern and keep an eye out. What? My lantern is on? Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I supposed to get hit by those things? This is weird. Is my lantern on? It's jammed. I can pry it open, but phantasm key. It's a key. This is what will get me out of here, I'm certain. Yeah, I think so. The phantasm key, nice. What is this? It's no wonder they're wilted, being left in such an awful room. A bunch of purple flowers sag lazily over the vase. All these phantasm keys, okay. It's a key. Bandages. See, I'm a bandage. weird. It's jammed. I could pry it open, but use the phantasm key. What's this? The key to one's dream is found within oneself. As for yours, it's in this very room, the core of your innermost desire. It's not knowledge you seek, but gold-bathed glory. Riches, I guess? That's me. It's gone. The door is completely gone. Lord. 4 keyholes. That means there are 4 keys, I'd wager. How many keys do I have? Son of a bitch. Oh man. Alright, I have ointment. Jeez, I need one more key. Come on, really? Wait, I already saw this. That. That. These are all in different languages. I can't make sense of any of these titles. I need one more. One. If we can eat another. At least I don't look tired anymore and I can see what's going on. Looks like these things have an aggro radius. I took a lot of hits for like no reason, apparently. I thought I had to like rush. Okay, well that's lame. Okay, where's the last key? I'm stupid. We got one. Two. I thought this was like a timed event, so I was like rushing. Bandages. Ooh, that's nice. There's like a table maybe right here. Oh no. Oh, the match helps. Oh, what the frick? Oh. Well, there are 4 chests, but can I? Maybe I can use this item or something. Oh wait, maybe there's something here. What's this? The key to one's dream is found within yourself. As for yours, it's in this very room, the core of your most inner desire. It's not knowledge you seek, but gold, bathed to glory. Something like gold, bathed to glory. Anything involving riches? It said it's not involving books or knowledge. So that's not it. Do I... this is frustrating. Oh, gold books. I have to reach out my arm to get it, but reach for it. This key, nice. There we go. It's a key. This is will get me out of here. I'm certain. Okay, yeah. 4 keys. That means 4 keys, I'd wager.
This is it.
What? Don't get hit by that thing. Where am I? I must be dreaming. Following the flame. Whoa. It's Liechtensteinberg. Okay, we're running. Hurry now. We're late for his banquet. What are you? Hurry. Oh my gosh, what is this? You have died. Ugh, Monday. Oh man. So we always have to keep eating. Okay. So it helps to do a lot of chores. You can stay replenished. A dream that left me feeling a little queasy. Well, that game just got intense. Rosemarine, are you there? She's most likely still asleep anyway. No point in waking her this early, I suppose. Collect fireflies? What does that do? Okay. This is tripping me out, man. This thing's still not working, is it? I ought to have a word with Mr. Wilhelm sometime soon, I suppose. The clock's hands grate dutifully through time, struggling to turn with each passing second. Oh, she's up.
Elise.
Good morning, Elise. I would have got a head start on breakfast if I knew you'd be waking up this early.
For goodness sake.
Since when have you been up? Oh, I'm always up and about before daybreak. I can't sleep in if I try. I didn't notice you coming down from the attic. I brought the ladder up with me last night, so I wouldn't wake you. And the hatch doesn't squeak if you do it slowly, right? I took my shoes off and used the ladder to shut it back up. Easy. You're smarter than you look, huh? I look as smart as I am, Elise. Is that so? Anyhow, I'm heading up to the garden. The garden? You mean the field just outside? Is it that obvious that I haven't touched it in years? I've been working like a dog since Granny Holly passed, but now I have you to fret about too. I can't sit on my hands forever, can I?
Elise.
Elise. What? You'd rather starve? Join me as a maid of all work, perhaps? You truly are kind, aren't you?
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush. I'm heading out to see what I can do about the garden. I'll call you in for breakfast in a moment, then. Right, nice. I need to save. This game's, I guess, interesting. Kind of. Have all these different save files all of a sudden. Jeez. Was there like gardening in this game? What is?
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake. I've neglected it for so long, it'll be impossible to dig. Anyhow, this is no time to loiter about. Minigame? What's this? A pair of shoes? How could they possibly have wound up here in my garden? Oh, they're wonderful. They fit me like a glove too. These shoes. It's as though they were made for me. They were planted there by the witch.
I did it!
All of Kieferberg needs to hear about this. I'm done with this thankless struggle. No more being bossed around. On your feet, Elise. What happened? Explain yourself.
Oh, shush it!
What is there to explain, Father? Could you not hear yourself, lass? Parading into street St. Walpurg's place of worship, howling and shouting like a... Please, old Joshin. Words of egotism vanity, disdain for your fellow folk. I've always known you were wicked, you arrogant lassie.
You old geezer!
Why, you... A witch! A witch of old Holly's skin!
I am not a witch, you!
Oh, listen here, you old wretch.
That's enough.
I've heard enough. Old Joshin has overstepped his boundaries. I ask that you pardon him. Yet his concerns weigh heavy, Elise. Oh, I wasn't aware singing and dancing was forbidden now, father. Your singing was riddled with sin, lass. Your vanity and lust go hand in hand with greed. Your...
Oh, shush
What
it!
does any of this have to do with sin, father? This old geezer just accused me and my grandmother of witchery, yet... Enough, Elise. Compose yourself and come inside. Your temperament is a sin in and of itself. Alright. I guess I'll repent for something I didn't do, if it makes you happy. Yet, there's something I'd like to make clear to you all. You've stood witness to this foolery. You've all heard old Goshen accuse me of witchery. That's enough, Elise. You asked me to pardon him yourself, father, and I will. Yet I demand you folks understand this once and for all.
Out with
I
it!
am not a mere maid of all work. I am one of you. And I demand right here, right now, that you start treating me as such. Very well, at least you've made yourself heard. Uh-oh, was that a suspicious move? Without a shadow of a doubt, lass. At last, he's made his move. Who are you? An old acquaintance of yours, lass. What? You're favored by him, at least, frightfully so. You're clad in his will, from head to toe, inside out. And those shoes... My shoes? Those very shoes, at least, are a testament of his gift to you. Who is he? Listen carefully now, my beautiful lass. Get away from me. Yours is his heritage, his flesh, his ardor. Don't you understand, Elise?
What in the Lord's name?
How did you know my name? His blessing, his will. He himself is writhing in your veins, lass. What do you want from me, you old hag? You must listen carefully now, my beloved. Do as I say, and he will make all your wishes come true.
What is
My
this?
wishes, you say? Why yes, opulence, splendor, fortune. Your deepest desire is unlike any other, Elise. I don't understand. You do, Elise. Tell me, what is your most desire? Me? Speak it, Elise. What I most desire, that's... fortune? Fortunate you are, Elise. Deep in this woodland, there's a patron saint, whose blissful word bestows a blessing upon the faithful. All that's requested in return are 3 gifts made from the testaments to one desires. Reach his dwelling with all of these in hand, and your wish shall be granted. A womb, carrier of life. Your basket is to hold all that is sacred. The tender flesh of earthly desire. Dark, getting dark. The sweetest nectar to be drunk in earnest. You are to arrive in good company, the object of your affections. You are to reach the gates of his dwelling, carrying all 3 gifts. Voice your innermost desire, surrender yourself wholly to his grace. And fortune you shall attain, for such is his blessing, and such is your desire.
Elise?
Elise, Elise, are you listening? Huh? Where did she go?
Elise?
Oh, are you alright, Elise? Where did that old hag go?
Elise?
Elise, what's the matter with you?
Lebkuchen.
I'm sorry, Leb. best we let her rest a while. We can sit with you, Elise. It's best we give her some space, Jacob. I'm alright. I felt a little dizzy is all. I can bring you some water, Elise. As for me, I'll be in church waiting to have a word with you. Don't you start, Leb. Oh, I've already started. My, now you've done it, Elise. For goodness sake. Uh-oh, I need to eat. Need to do some chores. Before we die. Need to save a pretzel for the other one. See where the tasks are really quick. Alright, I guess I'll go down this alleyway here real quick, see what mini games we have. See what Freya has. My, Elise, look at those shoes. Red truly does look best on you, Elise. Why, thank you. Oh, and you have to wear them to the festival, Elise. Now is the time to find yourself a proper suitor, Elise. Ah, that's precisely what we were chatting about with Freya. Oh yes, aren't I a little too young to be looking for a husband? Why, the sooner the better, I'd say. That's not exactly what I'd like to be doing with my time, if I'm honest. I used to feel the same way until I met Finn. You'll see. I'd say Freya's got a good chance of meeting her future husband soon. Oh, Mrs. Brunhilde, I wouldn't say I'm... You're quite the catch. Isn't she, Dorothy? Oh, Freya is the catch. Ah, in truth, I do feel the same as Elise. My interests lie elsewhere, you see. Oh, you don't mean... Sewing. I have my hands full with the festival. This really isn't the time. Oh, that reminds me. Would you come and meet me by the well today at dusk, Elise? Yes, I suppose. Girls these days, huh? You two will come around, I'm certain. Alright, looks like we gotta meet with Freya. Oh, don't let me chop wood for her. Don't be silly, Jacob. You're much too young to handle a hatchet. Can you get us some wood for the hearth, Elise? Of course. Your mother's right, Jacob. You're too little. I am not. You're a stubborn lad. That's what you are. Why don't they ask Freya to chop it for them instead? Do we got a minigame? Alright. This is fun. Chop. Okay. Chop. 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 Okay. Chop. Yay. Whew. Oops. Went a little bit too fast. 51, I hope that's good. Okay, A. I don't know if there's an S rank, but I hope A is the top. Continue. Oh no, I don't want to continue. No, 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 no. I'm good. I don't want to spend my money. I just want to make money. Ah, I could really rely on you, Elise. That's a lot of logs. Here you go, my dear. And we got like we got like 40 again. We can buy some bread. I thought I'd never find you, Elise. Oh, what now, Miffy? It's your...
Anyway.
I don't have food for you. Shoo, shoo. But at least it's your... My what? Your friend. The lass with the funny hat, she's right outside.
Hurry it up.
Take me to her, Molly, right now. Can't I save first? Shoot. My, you're covered in dirt, lass. I'm... She's so funny looking. Look at her silly hat. Angelica, don't be rude. Do you know this lass, Lisbeth? Elise said she's from Primmeldorf. Oh, I'm not from Primmeldorf. I've never had a... Why, I haven't had the faintest idea, Ariane. Oh, I'm looking for Elise. Have you seen her? Elise, do you know her? You do happen to know Elise. How do you know her, lass? Elise said she's adopted. When did you hear about this, Melly? Oh, if you'd please tell me where... Look, Mama. There's a tiny scarecrow. Forgive me. Does anyone know where I can find Elise? What is she doing out here? Raising suspicion like this.
Marine.
What are you doing here? So, do you know the last Elise? Yes, she's... Think, Elise, think. A distant cousin from Primmeldorf. Why, you don't have cousins, Elise. I do recall old Holly's mother had a sister, but I never met her. Yes, exactly. Rosenmarine here is my aunt's granddaughter. Ah, it's Rosenmarine. Oh, I'm so very pleased to meet you, Rosenmarine. Oh, thank you. Anyhow, it's getting quite late. We'd best move along before... But do tell me, dear. How long have you known you had a cousin? Granny Holly told me about her. She said Rosenmarine might show up one day, you see. I never got to meet my aunt before she passed, but I'm glad I got to meet my cousin. Ah, I see. She turned up just in time for the festival, too. Mama, can the funny lady come play with us? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't want to bother you, Rosenmarine. You are all very welcoming, but we ought to move along, and... No wonders, Elise. How did you meet your cousin, then? She sent someone to Kieferberg. I found her all alone at the crossroads. She sent someone to Kieferberg. This game's okay. We'll end it here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.